Oh, hey!
Boom!
Whoa.
Here we go.
Is it on?
It is on.
Is it
Facebook
on?
Live. This is episode 20.
20. Can you
Jinx. Double
not
jinx.
drink double drinks?
Double jinx.
Quick cross double drinks, cross applesauce.
So episode
20.
Episode 20. We've done 20 weeks of Mike and Dooley. Good morning, Katie Postel-Dirth. How are you doing this morning?
20 episodes.
20 episodes. That is 20 weeks
We thought it
of
would
looking
be.
at these ugly faces.
We weren't sure we'd make it to 2.
No, we really weren't.
We weren't. So thank you to everybody that continues to watch.
I know. Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you. Debbie Holt, Tracy Head.
Listen. Oh, by the way,
Good morning.
if
How we
you're-
doing?
If you're watching, sharing is.
Carrie.
So share the episode here. So while you're watching it live, so other people will watch it live. Speaking of, we're in our 20th week.
Speaking of.
Whoa!
Hey,
and now we're listening to
we hear
ourselves.
ourselves there. All right. Here we go.
We are now our followers in the last month have about tripled.
Mm-hmm. And give us the number.
We're about 2,000.
Yeah. Okay.
A recent surge here in the last month. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
We're
you,
at about
thank you.
100,000 views.
100,000 views.
Last week, the episode
Craziness.
had about 3,000 views for the episode, and
Yeah.
we got 2,000 views for Ride Along. Ride Along is up to like 13,000 views.
Oh, for real? Sorry, I said, oh no. Tracy Head says, good morning, I have the flu now. Tracy,
Oh,
I'm so
no.
sorry. I feel your pain.
Oh,
I was
no,
there
Tracy.
all week last week.
Sorry.
I am so sorry.
Sorry.
Marjorie Crow, good morning. We were at Cosper Flowers
We were just
last
talking
week.
about that. That episode was well received.
I've got to talk about you today, Marjorie, because we want to make sure guys have a chance to get their flower order in.
Right, so last week we did flowers.
Good flowers.
And this week, what are we doing?
We are here at OEI. Notice the beautiful backdrop of the fireplace. We are at Old Edwards Inn this morning. We are up in Art's room, in Art's lounge.
Arts. It's technically Arts at the Lodge.
Art's at the Lodge, that's the official name.
Named after
Mr. Art Williams.
Mr. Art Williams.
The owner of this fine establishment.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, absolutely. So they were kind enough to let us in so we can highlight their Valentine's package. Because look, fellas, again, we did flowers last week.
We did flowers
And then
last
this week we're talking if you want to schmooze your girl.
Oh, man.
Or ladies, I guess we could go that way too.
Yeah,
Ladies, if you want to schmooze your guy, is that fair?
Are you going to
Eileen?
surprise me?
Surprise you with what?
See, okay.
Oh,
so,
good one,
so-
good one.
Okay. Whatever.
I know what you want.
So here we go. So we're here at OEI because they have a We Love Locals special, and then they have Valentine's Day stuff too. That we've got some things we want to highlight so you know what's going on
Right.
here at Old Edwards Inn.
Yep.
So
And
we're
you-
trying to notice. I'm being quieter today because I don't want to yell through, and scare people to
good.
death. Am I okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, good.
They
So
probably
I
can't
get
even
my,
hear you.
my normal loudness.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good. So-
Because now that you're 100%, right?
I'm 100%. I am back to normal
You
now.
are back
So
to
Tracy,
normal.
I am sorry that you are not. Gage Sistar, good morning, bud. Amy Farmer in Dumas, Arkansas. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, you know what? That's another thing I noticed. We have fans in 45 countries.
What?
In 45 countries.
How insane is
in
that?
25 states.
Wow.
Because it was since we're doing
I'm kind of speechless on that, if you want honesty.
since we're doing
45 countries?
Since we're doing the 20th episode, I went
Okay.
back and looked at some of the metrics and said, okay,
Yeah.
who's watching us, where are they
Metrics.
watching us? Was that
Metric.
good?
Look at that.
Metrics.
Look at that big word.
Did you get that word
Jenna Schmidt,
from-
good
I
morning.
looked at the
How we
metrics.
doing?
By the way, thank you for joining us on a surprise, Flashback Friday.
Flashback
Because
Friday.
then we moved to Saturdays, but now we're back to
did.
Fridays.
We did.
But anyway, yes, 45 countries, 25
Okay.
states, 2,000 followers, 100,000 views.
Wow, you're good with numbers.
We have,
He must be in finance.
listen, check out, we're still tweaking it a little bit, but check out MikeandDooley.com.
MikeandDooley.com.
It's got, go ahead.
Oh, no, we have a new website.
We
That's
have
all
a
I
new
was gonna say.
website. Thank you to Asheville Threads. But it's got links to all the shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's got links to all the merchandise, and he put even more merchandise on there now. It's crazy. I mean, there's tons of stuff on there.
Nice.
It's got links to all of the businesses that we've been to.
Yep.
So you can click on that, and it'll take you to their website, which I think is a nice addition.
I do too, because like we've always said, we want to help out local businesses. We want to make sure, we want to highlight them. We've highlighted a bunch of different businesses in town, and we want to make what they do known to the community. So hopefully
Right.
it will, we like our little unique community. We want to help out people that are helping our community out.
Right. So if you go on the website, on the top right hand corner, there's a
Yep.
little thing that says events, and then it says or you click on it, and it shows the past events. It shows all 20 places we've been with links. So I thought that was
Katie
really.
shared the link.
And Katie Dirt just shared the link. So if you go to our comments now, Katie Dirt just shared the link to MikeandDooley.com.
And if you want us to come to your business, there's also something on our webpage now where you put in the information and it comes directly to us. And how about this? This is going to be.
And.
Wait, there's more.
There's
like
more.
a car dealership. All right, here we go.
It's not like I'm selling Ginsu knives.
I wish you would.
So Ginsu knives? Do they still have Ginsu knives?
Ginsu? Ginsu or Ginsu?
Ginsu or Jinsu?
I don't.
Ginsu.
Ginsu knives. What
Great.
was the guy?
Now I completely forgot what I was going to say.
You know, remember the guy that used to...
Calendar.
Oh, calendar,
No,
sorry.
go ahead.
Do you remember the guy that used to spray paint the bottom of the boat?
Yeah.
I want to do that.
And then
He died, though. There's a new guy.
Oh no, there's a guy I saw that puts a piece of tape. He cuts a boat in half and puts a piece of tape across it, and then he goes across.
And it works?
And it works. And it's what is that stuff called?
Well, nobody's seen him for a while.
Well, the one guy died.
One guy died. I don't think it was from the SS screen door that he put on the boat.
No, I don't think that was it.
He cut a hole out of a boat and put a screen door there or something. I don't know. All that to be said, it floated, and I want to try it.
That could
Flex Seal. Thank you.
Well, and isn't the Flex Seal guy now that puts the Flex Seal on
tape?
the...
Yeah, they went from spray to tape.
Tape, yeah.
Tape works great.
It works?
Yeah, it must work because I saw the
Really?
guy...
Endorsement here. Flex Seal tape.
I saw the
wanna try
boat.
it so
You know
bad.
what? Flex Seal tape, if you're watching,
Sponsor us.
Sponsor.
contact or go to Reese Hardware.
Or go to Reese Hardware.
Okay, so what I was going to say
Oh,
was...
sorry. Go ahead, calendar.
What did you say?
You said calendar.
Yeah.
That's where you were going.
So now on our website, and this is going to require some work on our behalf because we tend to do things at the last second.
Casey Flint, you are internet famous.
Hey, Casey Flint, what's going on? I went to high school with her.
I
Sweet
was
people.
right in the middle of...
Oh, sorry. Go
Sorry.
ahead. Thank you, Eileen.
Between the two of you, you can go on our website and there's going to be a calendar and it's going to show where we're going to be, our upcoming episodes.
So we've got a plan better than normal.
Right, so next
Okay.
week...
Right now the calendar.
Right now the calendar's like, hey, where are we going this week?
Well, next Thursday we're trying to firm up doing the elevation worship interview. We'll know that today.
Yep.
And then next Friday we're firming up going to Franklin.
To Drake.
And their 1040.com business and expanding into Macon County.
Absolutely.
So, and then the following weekend we're going to the wine shop, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So that'll all be on the website. What is the website address?
www.mikeanddooley.com. Look how I did that right there.
Good. All right, I got all my statistics out. Oh, I can also mention that the stock market's down 80,000 points, but that's not enough. Oh, by the way, if you're one of my clients watching the show, this was taped way earlier this morning.
All right. Here we go.
That
Are
was
you ready?
it. Yes.
That was impressive. All those numbers.
I'm exhausted
It was
from
very
memorizing
impressive.
all the
And
numbers.
you had no notes.
I didn't even look at the notes.
Not once.
Yay!
He's getting better.
20
Eileen.
episodes.
He's
20
getting
episodes.
better with this whole no-note thing. Stephanie Dalton James, good morning. How are we doing? So
Don't forget, if you're watching, share it.
sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Need, what can our special? I'll think of something. We need a special shared. What can we do, Eileen?
Go to OEI.
Hashtag go to OEI is our sharing thing today. So shared and then hashtag go to OEI.
That's right.
That's how you get put in the pot for our giveaway next week.
And you'll talk about all the things they can go to at OEI.
And we're going to talk about that in just a second, which I'm pretty excited about. And my wife and I were talking.
Yes.
And we think we're going to do this We Love Local special thing. So I'm pumped.
We did it last year and we loved it.
It's awesome.
I was telling Mr. Delaney earlier that it felt like we were out of town.
Yeah.
Like, it literally feels like you're out of town. You go there, you check in.
I feel like I'm out of town right now.
You feel like you're out of
I'm
town
in
right
this
now.
nice place.
It's very nice. This fireplace is quite cozy.
Are you hot?
No, I'm really not. I feel like, what was the guy's name? Alistair what?
Cook.
Alistair Cook. If you ever watched Masterpiece Theater, okay, back in the day.
Can you do it with his voice?
I can. I'm terrible with accents. It's embarrassing, and
Was
I
he
do it
English?
myself.
Was he English?
Yeah, it was weird.
Something. It was like a combination of accents, kind of, wasn't it? And but Alistair,
He was British, I think.
but he would sit in front of the fireplace. Welcome to Masterpiece.
Let me hear your
Theater."
best British accent.
I can't do it. I'm terrible. I'm embarrassed myself.
I mean, you look like you could be from. He doesn't look like you could be
yeah,
from
yeah.
Scotland. Oh, definitely
See?
Scotland.
Yes, you look like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Right,
Yeah.
that's Scottish.
Irish.
That's I was.
What's Scottish?
Well, my last name is Dooley. It's very Irish. So hey, there you
Top
go.
of the morning, do you?
All right.
Anyway, read the dress. All right.
All right.
Ready for some news?
I'm ready for some news. So reading the papers this week. The first one I found I love, and here's why I love it. If you go to the Highlands Police Station, out front you'll see a beautiful flagpole and a beautiful rock, and there is a memorial there to veterans that have served in the many different wars and conflicts, okay? And so it's a way to honor our veterans. And there's a group of people in town that have created the Highlands Memorial Garden. and it's going to be attached to and surrounding the Highlands Memorial Park. And what it is this: you can purchase a brick for a veteran in your family that you wish to honor, and you can purchase a brick, and they will inscribe their name onto this brick. And shout out to Miss Ann Tate. She came by my office a few weeks ago and told me this was coming down the pipe, and so it was in the newspaper this week, and so we want to make a big deal out about that. One, we always want to thank our veterans for their service. One of my favorite things that this guy does, if he sees somebody wearing a hat of one of the armed forces, he makes a point to go up and says thank you for their service, and I think that's pretty neat.
Well, thank
and
you.
so as a
And thank
community,
them.
we get to do that as well. And so the Highlands Memorial Park, it's right there in front of the Highlands Police Station. You'll see a flag and a beautiful rock that's got a plaque on it. And so around that, they're going to make a completely brick walkway. It's going to be beautiful.
You know why I do that though?
Why?
Could you imagine? Like, I think the further we get removed from historical events, the more we don't appreciate what those people went through. And
I agree.
I can't even imagine getting sent to war when I was 18 years old. And I've read a lot. Like I know you like to read. I like to read a lot of history books. And when you read about the Civil War and other wars, it's just amazing what they went through, and you don't even understand. You as time goes by, I think you lose appreciation for it. So I always like to say thank you to all of the veterans, because I played paintball one time, and I was so scared. I was like standing behind the thing like this, and I got hit once, and I was like, I'm down, medic, stat. So I can't even imagine being in a real war.
Real deal.
Have you ever played paintball?
I have. I love it, and it is so much fun.
Just bounce around?
I am not. Let me just say this.
Do you just walk like this and the bullets go?
What I've figured out is, I have to use my size to find an advantage. And I don't hide well is part of my problem.
You're hiding behind.
I am not flexible.
You're hiding behind a wall, but it looks like this.
Yeah,
They can see
it's
on
got like
both
a block
sides.
wall. Go. But
They don't see me. They don't see me. They don't see me. They don't see me. They don't see me.
and we take our youth group about every year to go play paintball, and it's a ton of fun, and I love it. I'm bad at it. But back to the original thing. This memorial garden, again, it's going to be at the Veteran Memorial Park, right in front of the Highlands Police Station. If you want to purchase bricks, the bricks are $50 for one. And then if you want to buy a second one, the second brick is only $40, okay?
Okay.
So the initial brick is $50, and if you're going to buy more than one, I'm guessing from then on, the other bricks you want to purchase are $40. But you need to
We're gonna have to do
contact,
that.
if you want to do this to honor a veteran in your family or just somebody that impacted your life in some way, you need to contact Mr. Bill Edwards. His number is 404-915-1344. And so Mr. Bill Edwards is in charge of that. But I think that's really neat, and I wanted to make that first on our news
Top of the
list
news
today.
list.
Top
Very
of the
nice.
I thought
Very nice.
that's just a really
And thank you
neat
to the
thing.
town of Highlands, whoever came up with the idea.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
that's a
it's a
great
really
idea.
good idea.
I know Miss Ann Tate and this Mr. Bill Edwards were very big in pointing in that direction. So thank you for you guys for spearheading that campaign. I think that's just incredible.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
All right, what else? Okay, so last week we talked about what was at the Highlands Playhouse. Okay, and
Yeah,
it was,
The
what was the
Post.
movie? The Post, and you fell asleep. Okay, this next movie is.
I want
one
to see this one.
I've got
We're
to go
going this
see.
weekend. He does a
Okay.
great. He looks like he does a great job.
I know.
Go ahead.
I
I'm still with your
love-
thunder. You go.
Winston Churchill is one of my favorite characters in history. I just like reading about him.
He was real.
I know he's real, but I'm just like reading about him. He's one of my favorite characters.
You know he was real, right?
You know he was a real guy.
Well, you said character.
Oh, well, but I mean, character like by
was
like, he was quite.
He was
the
my
character.
most favorite cartoon
But
character
the
in the
guy
whole wide
playing
world.
him
Yeah.
did a great
Uh,
job.
Gary-
Gary
uh,
Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Is that who did it?
Yeah, his voice. He just does a great job. I'm going to see this. We're
I
gonna
am
see this
excited about the
weekend.
Darkest Hour is going to be at the Highlands Playhouse. It's
Yes.
going to be there from Friday, February the 9th until Tuesday, February the 13th. Showings are at 2, 5, and 8. Tickets are $10 a piece.
No,
Again, at the Highlands Playhouse.
Are you mentioning that because Mr. Delaney's here and he's from?
Oh, that's right.
I mean, are you trying to tie all this? I mean, that's
Yeah. What I'm doing is I'm tying everything
That is
together.
a nice tie-in, Dooley.
Thank you.
Well
Thank you.
played. Huh?
What's
So-
the tie-in?
Because Richard's from over there. Richard, where did you grow up?
I was born in London.
Born in
Oh.
London.
Yeah.
That's why he's got that kind of cool.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Weird American.
We-
You
British.
knew he had an accent.
It's kind of mixed combo.
Sort of, but not really. Your accent is kind of
I was born in
fade.
London, went south to Southampton, came to the States, went back,
See-
came to the States, went back.
See how they call it the States.
The States.
The States.
You know, I like
we went
it.
to the
Yeah.
States.
My accent's kind of a mix
Top of
of
the morning to you.
Midwestern and hick. It's kind of a I don't know
Mid-hick?
how you mid-hick.
Midwest. Miss
Yeah.
Westhick.
Miss
Midwestic?
Westick? I don't
Miss
know.
Westick?
That's kind of
Sounds
my
like a movie,
Oh.
Midwestic.
Miss Westick.
Oh,
I'll make a movie about my voice. But
All
I
right.
want to go see this week. Darkest Hour
Yes.
at the Highlands Playhouse again, February the 9th through February the 13th. 2, 5, and 8. Tickets are $10, and I am pumped.
I am. We're gonna
I
go this weekend.
like Winston Churchill's fun to read about. He's fun. I don't know. I'm just a fan. I even liked. Did you watch The Crown on Netflix? Did you get into that?
I didn't see
I
it.
haven't seen a lot on
You,
that.
now another tie-in. You're
Another
really
tie-in.
playing out this.
No. The Crown. So I like royal history. 'Cause my
Right.
mother was a huge buff into that. She liked reading about it. She liked, like all the Princess Dies. I mean, she liked all
Right.
that kind of stuff. And I think because of it, I just was there, and I have an
Do
appreciation
you know
for
that
it.
Dooley is a book hound? You know, he reads a ton. Does everybody know
No,
that he's
don't tell
very?
people that.
Well, all right, forget what I just said.
No,
I did not say
So,
that he
Dooley,
reads books.
are you into the new wedding coming up? The royal wedding?
No, not
May
really.
19th?
I will probably pay attention when it gets closer. I know he's married.
I don't understand the big.
right? Michelle,
Meghan
Meghan
Markle.
Markle. Yeah.
But they're going to spend how much
actress.
money are they going to spend on that wedding?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't. I just,
get it.
I like stuff like that. Just fascinates me. But The Crown. If you watch The
Crown.
Crown, I'm hooked. I watched
Is
it.
The Crown about the Queen?
It's about the Queen.
Yeah.
I do have the armrest, and I like
know,
it.
I
I
mean,
feel,
I-
I feel very much like that Alistair Cook guy. I'm kind of getting chilled by the fire.
This isn't. I don't,
I need a pipe.
I
I'm
wonder
a
how it
pipe
looks.
right now.
Hey, by the way, if you're watching, sharing is caring. So
Sharing is
please share.
caring.
And also,
Hashtag
Go to
pound
OEI.
sign. By the way, happy
Go to
day
OEI.
after your birthday to Drew.
Drew Chalker,
Pound sign Chalker.
the big 1-7.
And
Happy birthday.
also, if you're watching us on Highlands Cable Group, now now they should just go to mikeanddooley.com.
I think you should.
Just go to mikeanddooley.com.
MikeandDooley.com.
You can see
Check
all the episodes.
everything
You
out.
don't even have to go
Emily
to
Crow,
Facebook
good
or
morning.
YouTube.
Becky Jacobs, let's see. Saw it last week and it's really good. Well, thank you, Becky. I'm pumped. I want to go see
I like
it.
that. I like that.
I am excited. All right, here we go.
You
This-
think more people are watching on a Friday or Saturday?
I don't know. Steve Mater. Hey
Steve
guys,
Mater.
how we doing, Steve Mater?
It's
There's
not a
our
show.
guy.
But, and what about Amanda? Has Amanda's name popped up?
Amanda hasn't popped up
Amanda.
yet.
Tracy Hadden.
Tracy Haddon's
Tracy
on there.
Hadden.
Good morning. Good
Boy,
morning. Good morning.
Amanda, she's slacking off. You win the fan of the week, and guess what? You just
You slack off.
You
Although
slack off.
Friday makes it hard for some people because some people are working right now. I think if you should turn on your computer and watch Facebook at work.
yeah.
Richard Delaney says he would let his employees watch us live.
He's a big fan of
He's
that.
nodding his head right.
Saturday afternoons are hard for people too, though, because they're
They
usually
are.
doing stuff.
They are.
And that's why people usually watch it afterwards. And where can they go to watch it now? They can go to our new what?
www.mikeanddooley.com.
Okay, go.
Thank you.
I'm
And Sweeney, good morning. How are we doing?
on fire with memory.
Jenna Lee. Oh, there we go. Jenna Lee Schmidt. I read all three names a lot of times, and then I'm like, oh wow.
Jenna
Creative
Lee.
Concepts is watching.
Good morning, Creative
How we
Concepts.
doing,
By the way,
Creative Concepts?
Creative Concepts, a little Velardo story. Did you? You probably didn't, but I watched last week's episode from Cost for Flowers, and what's funny is, it looks like right here is off the screen when you're looking at the screen.
But it's not. You can
So
see it.
Isaiah was standing right here, and he was doing all this kind of stuff while we were filming. And he was doing this and all this, doing this. But he was standing here, and he couldn't see himself. But when you watch it on TV,
You can see it.
him the whole
It's
time. So it's hilarious. Good job, Isaiah.
Good job.
Good job. Good job.
All right, so this next bit of
What?
bit of news, I think is
Well said,
is
well
interesting.
said.
Thank you. I'm very smooth. And what I'm talking about is going to sound even worse. Do you speak French, Eileen? Anybody?
No, do not.
French? Do you speak any French?
Except we.
Oui, oui.
And-
Richard, do you speak any French? No, Spanish. See, I took actually a year of French, and I'm ashamed to tell you, I don't.
I can't wait to see where the story's going.
Okay, here we go. So
Wait, hold
at
on. Look at those socks, though.
I
Check these
know.
Highlander
Can you see the
socks.
highlight? Can you
These
bend
are
your
good.
leg? I don't know if I can do this.
Shout out Cynthia Dindy.
No,
Can
that's
you see my
yours.
socks?
Look at that.
They're Highlander
Sorry,
socks.
I got distracted by
Cynthia
Highlander.
Dindy gave me these socks, and they are gorgeous. And
We're
tonight
at
is
the game
senior
tonight,
night.
yes.
And we're going to talk about that in a second. But yeah, these are my Highlander socks, and they are beautiful.
All right, sorry, I
Thank
got
you,
distracted.
Cynthia
It was hard.
Dindy.
It was hard.
I know they are quite distracting. All right, here we go.
Okay.
The Metropolitan Opera,
Mm-hmm.
okay, is going to be doing the PAC Center. I don't know how to say this the right way. The PAC Center is going to be live streaming an
That's right.
opera from the Metropolitan Opera called, and here's where I'm going to botch this, okay? Is it Les Asirs d'Amour? And amour, I think, means love. So I
Yeah.
got the love part, but I don't know if I said the first part right at all. So if you're an opera buff and I butchered the French, sorry.
More. You don't remember that song
that
by
about
like
Stevie
Backstreet Boys
Wonder?
or something? I adore me.
I don't know that one.
Forget it.
Okay, that hurt a little bit, so that may be worse than my French.
That was-
but that will be here at the PAC Center, February the 10th at 12 p.m. They are going to live stream this opera from the Metropolitan Opera.
Tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow? It is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And there will be pre-opera discussion for all you true opera buffs that want to really discuss this thing.
Highlands has a big opera crowd, don't they?
Highlands is a very
Cultured.
cultured and eclectic, I would say, art
Obviously.
Yes,
area.
they do.
You know what I'm saying?
Very
For
much.
yeah, us not included in that. There's a lot of people that are in a bunch of different forms of the arts.
That's true.
For a very small town, think about it. We got the Pack Center.
Boom.
We've got the Playhouse.
Boom.
We've got the Bascom. Thank you.
Boom.
We've got a number of different galleries on Main Street where you can go
Yes.
purchase art.
Yes.
I mean,
Such a
there's
small Main
for-
Street.
for a
You
se-
got a lot of galleries.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff in the arts
In the
for
arts.
such a small town.
And we're
that's
at
cool.
Arts.
And we're at
You are
Arts
so-
Room. Boy, I am pulling her all together
You're
today.
so good.
You're welcome, America. You're welcome. All right, so I think this is pretty cool. At the Pack Center, February the 10th at 12 p.m., they're going to live stream Les Isir d'Amour. I know I didn't say
That
that
sounded
right.
good.
Did it sound good?
We don't know, so I
From the
think it sounds
Metropolitan
good.
Opera.
You
Tickets?
probably know. You probably speak French, right?
You speak French?
No.
No?
It's English and bad English.
English and
English.
Spanish. Hey, there you go.
I like that.
Hey, he speaks the same kind of language I speak.
I
All right.
like that.
So here we go. But there will be a pre-opera discussion. The opera will be at 12. There'll be a pre-opera discussion for all you opera buffs that want to discuss it. And what do you discuss in a pre-opera discussion, do you think?
Oh, well, you talk about the performance
about-
that's about to begin.
Yeah.
You talk about the last one that you saw.
We're not cultured enough to be able to answer that question. So
I think I should sing in the opera.
Richard looks like he goes to the.
Richard, you go to the opera? No. No. That was very quick.
Okay.
But you're right, he does.
I guess I read that one wrong. My ability to read people is right spot
So,
on.
my dad was big into this. My dad had a degree in sacred
that's
music,
right.
and he sang like the, and he would listen to stuff.
How did he do it?
Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, like that. And the windows.
Crack, 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 crack.
So, but he would listen to it at home. But I honestly can tell you, I know nothing about any of it. But he was big into it. All right, that's pretty neat, though. Again, for a small town to have
really did your homework today.
such a cultured whatever. Okay, fellas, and then this is for you. I got notes today.
Holy smokes!
So I read the paper,
You're
man.
doing a great job.
I'm reading the paper. All right, here we go. Today, we were at Cosper Flowers last
Yes.
week.
Thank you.
And she said, a shout out again to Marjorie Crow and her whole staff over there at Cosper Flowers. But she said, fellas, if you want to turn in your order, you got to turn it in today. Today is the deadline to make sure you're safe and your flowers
Ryan
get there and get
Deerhart,
delivered.
Seth
Yeah.
Schmidt, Michael
Fellas.
Villardo.
Yeah. Who else
Come
we
on,
got?
guys.
Thomas Craig, Mike Carrier. Have you already ordered your tulips? Your wife said she likes tulips.
Well, technically, she got flowers last week from Marjorie's.
And my
shop,
wife did
so
too.
I
Thank you,
thought that
Marjorie.
covered it.
That got
Thank
me
you.
brownie points.
Doesn't that count for Valentine's Day?
Boom.
No?
Well,
Does that count?
I don't know. You think about that.
Ooh, I think that sounded like a no. What are you reading? You reading something good?
Steve Mader, assume that it's different than the Grand Ole Opry. I am assuming, Steve, you are correct, that this will be a little different than the Grand
That
Ole
will
Opry.
be a little
Yes.
different.
Ed Sweeney says, my profile pic happens to be from the balcony
Of Suite 7 right
Seven right there. So, hey, there you go. We've got a guy who's got a balcony picture from this place. That's pretty cool.
Oh, from Suite 7
From here?
From Suite 7
From
here.
OEI
Yeah, he's
or
saying
from
his,
the Met?
He's saying his profile picture is from Suite 7 right there.
Is
so
there
I'm
Suite
saying,
7?
I'm saying OEI.
Are there Suite 7?
Well, I thought he was talking about the opera in New York City.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ed, what are you talking about? Buddy? Are you talking about OEI
You
or
don't
the,
have
or the
suite,
Met?
like suite number 7, do you? Oh,
Yeah,
you
he
do?
does. So I'm guessing it's here. Ed, my bet's OEI. Just throwing it out there. All right, here we go.
Okay.
So, fellas, you got to call Cosper Flowers
Yes.
today.
You ran out of time.
And remember,
10% off.
10% off if you mention the Mike and Dooley show.
Right.
By
yeah.
this Friday.
By today.
By
By
today.
today.
By
Oh.
today. Today is
Oh my gosh,
Friday.
today's
We're all
Valentine's Day.
messed up.
9.
And
Whole
so,
week
Valentine's Day
went,
is
whole week went
Wednesday.
by and I didn't even notice.
no, Valentine's Day is Wednesday.
Yeah.
I gotta
Do you
step
buy
up my
stuff?
game.
Do you buy stuff?
My,
for Valentine's?
I'll brag on my wife. Jamie Dooley is very, very, very laid back.
Well, she's not watching.
She's not watching. She's teaching kindergarten right now.
Kids, everybody, this should be like a class project.
Tracy Hedden was watching.
Yeah. So, Tracy, what are you doing? No. But she's pretty laid back. So I mean, you know, she doesn't expect big stuff, but you know, like we make a deal.
You
of
laying
it.
the groundwork right here, right now, for the fact. Are you trying to surprise?
No,
her?
I don't even try to.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're setting the bar low,
Set
and you're
the-
gonna get her big.
I try to set the standards low. Oh, we're in trouble now.
that
Here we
the-
go. There's our guy.
Oh my.
And
Richard, are you serious?
we're getting an audience slowly but
Is that the
surely.
you're getting the ring? This
No ring.
I'm so
no.
sorry.
See,
Was I
Jamie,
not supposed to say that out
lovingly,
loud?
my wife's not big into jewelry, so
I shouldn't have mentioned
yeah,
the ring.
I love you, honey.
Remember the one year we bought each
This
other
isn't gonna be
what
a
we
good
bought
story.
each other for Valentine's
Hey, I
Day?
can't talk about that on
Oh,
show.
Yes, we
yeah,
can.
we can, Eileen.
What?
So
We
tell us.
bought each other, I don't know, it was Valentine's Day or our anniversary, the exact same card.
Yeah.
Is
Really?
that amazing?
Isn't that weird? That is weird.
It's amazing. That's one of those signs like you've been married long enough that
No,
you
I think
kinda,
we're only married like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we bought each other
Know
the
each other
same
that well.
card.
We were meant to be.
Meant to be together.
There's my Valentine's
We
gift.
got a
right?
special guest. You are live on TV
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
You know
You
that?
gonna say hello?
Look at this. Look, say hello. You're on TV as we speak. How we doing? Am I looking good? This is my beard staff that comes on when we make sure my beard is completely
Makeup powder. Dooley.
Some people need makeup. No, I need beard staff.
Dooley.
Duty.
You saying I look like Dooley?
Dooley.
Tar Heels won last night.
Hey, I'm pumped that we're gonna get to the Tar Heels in a
Duly
second.
noted.
Yes, I am excited. Duly noted.
Anyway, so I what
Bailey
happened?
Buck, good morning. How
Good
we
morning,
doing?
Bailey Buck. Bailey Buck's got her Mike and Dooley
Gear.
shirt. Thank you for everybody that ordered Mike and Dooley gear.
Yes,
Again,
absolutely.
on our website, which is
www.mikeanddooley.com.
there is a whole plethora. You like that?
A plethora.
Or a litany. You like that?
Ooh.
I'm on my.
You've been reading the dictionary.
There's a whole plethora of Mike and Dooley items
There you go.
on the website now, and the profit goes to charity.
Boom.
Wink, wink, wink. All right, go ahead.
All right, here we go. So this week in sports, we want to get into sports over Highland School because if you look at the front page of the Highlander,
Yes.
our middle school boys made the front page of the Highlander. They are conference champs.
But look, I told Reed, I said, look, you made the front page of the paper, but look at the guy's arm.
It's right in his mug. But they are excited. But I think that's cool for the middle school boys team to literally be on the front page of the
Yes.
paper. I think that's awesome.
Great season.
And so shout out to them. Yeah, absolutely great season.
Josh Smith, Coach Josh, Coach Ryan, Coach Timo, y'all did a great job.
Amazing job. 12-1 overall record.
12-1, and they wanted to play Tallulah again to get that. I mean, they lost to Tallulah, and then they beat Tallulah, but they wanted to play one more time in the championship. But
That's awesome.
it didn't happen, so congratulations on a great season. Those coaches did a
Great season.
great job.
And there's a great little article in the paper where Josh is interviewed about the team and all that kind of stuff. And
Yep.
so, great season. It's been a great middle school season, though. Undefeated in soccer.
Championship.
Right? Championship.
Beat Raven Gap in Raven Gap.
Kudos to Brian Durth.
Kudos
and-
to Brian Durth in that
and his
season.
assistant coach.
Absolutely.
And his assistant coach,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Munger.
Mr. Munger.
So
Munger.
they beat Raven Gap in Raven Gap for soccer. They beat Raven Gap at Raven Gap for basketball.
Yeah.
So Raven Gap probably
It's a
doesn't
hard-
want
it's
us
a
to
hard
come
place
back
to
down
play.
there. Yeah, it's a hard place to play. And kudos to the middle school coaches. The younger boys moving up to 7th and 8th grade will be ready. And then also I think they did a great job with that class that's moving up to go into your hands,
Yep, tonight.
your capable
That's
hands.
Coach Lamb. That's my guy. That's my guy.
They did a great job, and now with Coach Lamb and Coach Ryan, and there's a bazillion coaches, but
We're excited.
actually, it talks about that. There's actually, did you notice in the paper, there's an editorial. Did you see that?
I
Future
did.
looks bright for
Highlander
Highland Sports.
I mean, they're just a great group of
That's
kids.
really
Great parents.
Great article.
We're excited about this group of kids. And the middle school girls team. Let's shout out to them. They
They
didn't
did
win the
good.
conference, but they had a great season. I mean, they had a good season
They've
as
had a
well.
great season.
So
Coach
proud of
Seth,
them.
Coach Tim, and
Uh-huh.
Coach Seth.
So,
great job.
Shout out to middle school sports. Just a great ending to a great basketball season. Way to go, guys and girls. And so I thought that was pretty neat for them to be on the front page of the paper this week.
And let me say one other thing.
Go
Let me
ahead.
say one other thing about that. You know this as a coach. It was tough for them coaching because they had a lot of games canceled this year, and so it was practice after practice after practice after practice, and that's hard as a coach.
It is. It
because
is.
you can only get them so ready in practice, and you know here practicing is hard because. You
Two gyms.
the depth and the
Yep.
and so they did a great job of keeping those kids fired up. I was concerned that they would get into a big game and maybe not be, but they were ready. They did a great job.
Great season. Great season.
Great season.
Varsity tonight.
Big game.
Tonight is senior night. It
Big
is a
game.
big game.
What game?
Big game.
Big game.
I even toned down my big game because we're trying to act like we're somebody today. We're inside, and we're in Alistair Cook territory.
We're
here
too
today.
late to act like that.
Yeah, I know. So Richard knows us better than that. But hey, so games tonight at Highland School. A big night tonight. One, it's Blue Ridge, which is the rivalry there between Highlands and Blue Ridge. But also, it is senior night, and we get to honor our cheerleading seniors, our girls and boys varsity basketball seniors, and so
That'd be a lot of
we
fun.
were excited about that.
Yep.
But games tonight, 5 o'clock JV boys, around 6 p.m. Varsity girls, and then between the varsity girls and the varsity boy games, we will have our senior festivities where we honor them and honor their parents for doing a good job raising these great
Don't have
kids.
JV girls?
And no, Blue Ridge does not have JV
Oh,
girls,
okay.
so just
That's
JV
fine.
boys, varsity girls, and then around 7:30 varsity boys. And so come out tonight, wear your blue and gold. Also, this
Yes.
is pretty cool. My boys are super excited. They are going to honor the Highlands Rec League basketball teams today too.
Oh, yeah.
So my boys get to walk out on court and wave, and they're stoked about doing that. Get to wear their little jersey.
We'll be getting out of there about 11:30.
Yeah, 11:30 tonight. It's gonna be good.
Anybody else we on?
But it's going to be a fun community night
Yes,
at the school. Wear your blue and gold. Come out and
Yes.
support your Highlanders tonight. We're super excited. And then also, tonight's a conference game, obviously. And then tomorrow afternoon, actually,
Yeah.
we play Nantahala, which is a big varsity game. And so varsity girls start at 3 o'clock tomorrow. The varsity boys will start somewhere in the area of 4:30.
Right.
But big day tomorrow.
Big day.
Big day.
Big day leading up to next week, which is our
The conference tournament.
conference tournament on Tuesday and Thursday.
On Tuesday and Thursday in Nantahala.
Yeah.
So, but both teams, I believe, need both of these games. We win out. We are conference champs, and so
Do you get a bid to state if you're conference champ? Forgetting the tournament.
the state stuff. If you are conference champs, yes,
How does it
you
work?
get an automatic bid. I believe, and I wish Coach Lamb was here because this confuses me every year. And then if you win the conference tournament, you get the at-large bid from your conference.
You still do?
believe,
I thought
yes,
they did away with that
I
last
believe
year.
so.
Anyway.
But then, like, if the conference champ wins the conference tournament, I believe, and Katie's on here. Katie will know. She's good at that. We talked about this yesterday.
Good to see that you remember.
And I'm terrible at this stuff. If you're the conference champ of the regular season,
I just talked to somebody about this
and
yesterday.
I have a terrible memory. If you're the conference champ and if you're the,
Yes.
the tournament champ,
Katie said
then
yes.
then the at-large is you're thrown into the pot, and if you get an at-large,
No,
you get an
yeah,
at-large
it
bid.
was tough.
But the conference champ and the tournament champ gets an automatic. So
I say
there
we
you go.
just win.
I say we just
Let's
win
just
out
win.
and we automatically go to the state
Let's just
tournament.
keep winning.
So conference tournament will be next week in Nantahala, Tuesday and Thursday, and then the state tournament will be the following week. And so we are hoping we just come shoot the Highlanders on tonight. Let's take one game at a time and go
Yes,
from
sir.
there.
Yes,
so absolutely, that sounded coach-like, didn't it?
That was
Just
very
one game
coach
from there.
like. Do you
So,
coach?
Yeah, a little bit.
You
So
did a good coach.
yeah. All right. So here we go. Like we said, we are live today from beautiful Old Edwards Inn.
Beautiful.
We got our guy, Mr. Richard Delaney, here with us today. And when you see,
Wait a minute. I have my notes.
I'm
You're
sorry.
jumping right to the interview.
Richard, I'm
Well,
so
you did
sorry.
the
I
first
jumped the
5
gun.
minutes of the show.
I did the statistics.
You did. Okay. So Mike actually has notes today. So we're gonna let Mike read his notes.
First of all,
I'm gonna let you hold things.
on my notes are. Have you been watching the Olympics?
I thought it started tonight.
No, start laughing.
started
Favorite
last
Olympic.
night.
Oh, so
favorite
we're-
Olympic sport.
Curling.
Okay, bring back curling in a second. Favorite Olympic sport? I like watching the downhill skiing.
Downhill skiing.
All of it because
Downhill
it's
skiing?
fast. I think it's how
Dude,
they
dude,
go
that's
that fast. You know what else I like to watch? I like to watch the ski jumping
Where they
because
go.
you've got to be insane.
Oh, let me see your ski jumper. Is it like your?
Oh, yeah, you go that way. It's kind of like my rocket. My rocket is.
Yeah, your
this
rocket
more
is
of a-
shaky.
Huh!
So that guy's steadier.
Yeah, it's more of a steady.
Yeah,
They
I think
glide.
the rocket should go like this.
But I want to know. Here's what I want to know: the first guy who ever ski jumped. One, I want to
Eddie
know.
the Eagle.
He was not so. Eddie the Eagle's my guy. That is a great.
You could be Eddie the Eagle.
I could be Eddie the Eagle. I'm not quite as goofy.
Although
as
I don't know,
Eddie
you might hit the
Yeah.
leg go like this. Yeah.
the I don't know if my 230
I don't know how much
pound
lift.
frame.
I don't know how much lift. Whoop,
Yeah, I think I would.
And
I think I'd
now-
go far like a rock.
with
But
a jump of 10 feet.
but who started ski jumping? Who was the first guy to go down a big old slope and go? You know what? If I have skis on, they're about like 12 miles
Seth Schmidt.
long, and yeah,
Somebody in the Schmidt family.
would go.
Homer Schmidt.
Be careful.
Homer Schmidt.
Family show.
In 1827.
You think they started? I want to know who started ski jumping because that person had to be insane.
All right, but more importantly,
More importantly,
I want to know who started curling. It was somebody who said, "Look, I can't skate.
Yeah.
but I can do this,
I shuffleboard really
or
well.
I can do
Let's
this."
put it on some ice.
I was talking to somebody
Wait,
one
sweet.
day, and they live in Minnesota, and there's curling clubs. If you get up in those states, Minnesota,
What is this?
up in New England. What are you
Oh, I was
doing?
reading something.
Oh, okay. There are curling clubs. Like, you know, we have golf
Yeah.
clubs and different clubs that you can go and join.
Yeah, well,
They
it
have
must be.
curling,
But how do you?
and it's a
how do you-
huge sport, apparently.
Does somebody see you like sweeping your driveway and go,
You got potential.
"This guy's
You,
a good
that guy can do a push broom like
I mean,
nobody's business.
Yeah, I mean, I used to sweep I thought I was a good sweeper.
Curling might be my hope to be an Olympian. I've always wanted to be an Olympian.
think we
Let's be
should start
real.
a curling team.
And I have nominal
Y'all wanna start a
athletic
curling team?
ability. Where would we curl? Hey, Richard,
ice
can
skating
OEI
rink.
put in
The ice
a
skating
We got,
curling?
we got an ice rink.
We do have an ice rink.
Yeah.
How long does it need to be for curling?
Based on our stature, you be the pusher,
start a
and then I'll be
youth
the
league.
sweeper.
You be a sweeper?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Let's start a youth curling
You have to
league.
kick Tay off.
Yeah, we'll
You
kick
have to
Tay.
kick Tay off.
We'll kick Tay.
Actually-
off. We'll put Tay on our team. Tay can be the other broom guy. Aren't there two brooms?
But you let go of the thing, and then I noticed last night he runs by and sweeps it, and then it comes down to the real sweeper. Sweep. So that must be sweep.
That's
Okay,
the
so I
athletic
don't know.
person.
I don't know if Tay watches. I'll be the pusher. I'll be the girth of it.
We're going to start a curling
High
team.
school sport.
High school sport.
High school sport.
Curling.
What is this? Olympics 20. What is this? 22.
Give us how many?
2022.
You
No,
so
it's every 2
You think 4
No, it's every
years?
4 years. Every 20. Well,
I was going to give us 8 years. That'll be old.
My back might hurt by then. I don't know if I'll be able to broom.
He won't be able to.
Won't be able to. I need like a big old broom.
Yeah. Is there like a senior Olympic?
Senior Olympic curling. Senior Olympic curling, right here. Mike
Curling! And if you curl out there for what reason you're watching, please don't take this
you know what?
offensively. But I think that's my only shot of being
But
an
listen,
Olympic
here's the
curler.
hard part about doing it as you get older. The guy that lets go of the thing, he gets really low to the ground. You may not get up.
I don't have to, as long as I stay
No,
there.
then he jumps up and he sweeps.
No, that's why I've got you and Tay.
Listen,
I ain't
Ed
jumping
Sweeney
up.
gave you the history of ski jumping. Old Rye, who jumps 9.5
Seriously.
in
That's impressive.
1808.
Shout out to
It's
you.
close. I said 1827. Old Rye Schmidt.
Norwegian Sondre Norheim is widely considered the father of modern ski jumping. In 1866, he won what has been described as the
This is informative.
first ski jumping competition with prizes.
How about
held
that?
in Otto, Norway.
Okay, so
Off the-
I think it's safe to say that he was not of sober mind when he jumped. I don't think you make that jump sober-minded.
But who saw him? Who saw him jump and went? That looks like a good idea.
I think I should do that. Although I'm the same guy who went
they were skiing
down
on like
Cataloochee
just
through the woods because I thought it'd be
wooden
fun.
sticks at that point.
That's true.
All right, let me ask you this question.
Okay. Go.
I saw this on the news this morning. I thought it was amazing.
Okay.
There's a school
Okay.
that in 2020, or the class of 2020 has twins. Can you
Okay.
see this?
No.
You can't answer it.
What was I answering?
You know the answer. Guess how many sets of twins
Oh.
are in their 2020 graduating class in one school?
12.
Nope.
20.
44.
Sets of twins?
44.
And one triplet.
Sets, and one set. Yeah.
Where?
Wow, where's this town?
I didn't watch it.
It's
that
a suburb of Chicago.
It's a suburb of Chicago.
Wow. Okay, so
44 sets of twins in one graduating class.
you hear something wild?
Yeah.
My wife is an identical twin. She has an identical twin.
She looked just like
Courtney. Identical.
Yes, I've seen
identical.
pictures.
Now listen to this. In their graduating class, my wife's maiden name was Ray, R-A-Y. Okay. In their graduating class, there was another set of identical twins, I believe, whose name was also Ray, and they were not related in the same town. How wild is that?
So that's what everyone told them. They're not
Yeah.
related.
They're not related. I mean, they look nothing alike, and they're very sweet. Shout
That
out
is
for
weird.
watching.
That's-
But isn't that wild?
That
Same
is.
town, two identical sets of twins, and apparently they played sports all together. So when they do like a starting lineup, so and so
Ray,
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 so and so
Ray,
Ray,
Ray.
so and so Ray,
Similar to
And
the
then these
Schmidt
two-
family.
Similar to the Schmitz.
Yeah, and then two tall blondes would run out, and then two. I don't know if they're tall or not, but they'd come out, and they had dark hair and Jamie
is
and
weird.
Courtney. It's wild, but twins. 40 sets of twins.
44 sets of
44
twins.
sets
Must be
of
something in
twins.
the water.
If you want twins,
Although-
you need to move there. That's all we're saying.
Probably the number one business in that town is a egg fertilization kind of.
Well, they did say some of them were by infertility.
There's probably a big
Because of-
infertility clinic in the town. All right, that was one piece of information. Here's another
John
thing.
Brookhouse, how you doing, buddy?
Another thing
Crystal
I
Green,
needed
good
to
morning.
say. Good morning, Crystal Green. TC, do you know TC at Highlands Automotive?
Yeah.
TC, I hope you're watching because I said I was going to say this. Say hello to his wife Karen and that he loves her.
Oh, that's
that
pretty
nice?
sweet.
Isn't that nice?
That's pretty sweet. Valentine's Day's coming. That's
Still gotta buy flowers though.
so yeah. Still need to buy flowers,
gotta go to
TC, or
Costco.
chocolate, or
Yeah.
something.
Now I was hoping for a discount on my tires since I said that TC, but that didn't work out. Okay,
Oh, those tires.
and we have
My
a
car's
new
driving a lot
we have a
better.
new sponsor,
Okay.
Briggs Handyman and Home Services.
Briggs Handyman and Home Services.
Timothy Briggs. His number is 407-256-9535. Give him a call. He does all handyman services, painting, plumbing, everything. And I've known Tim for over 30 years, and he's as honest as they come.
Awesome.
So if you're looking for somebody to help out at your house or your business, give him a call.
Okay.
One more thing. This is my segue to
Say what, Richard?
segue to Richard.
Okay.
I wanted to say thank you to some of the employees at OEI because they do an outstanding job.
Outstanding job.
They are. Mitch.
Job, Mitch.
Nobody does the spa room better than Mitch. He does a great job. And his wife, Kimberly. who
Kimberly is now a massage therapist.
Now a massage therapist. But they do a great job.
Good job, guys.
Thank you to Cole. Thank you to Charlie.
Cole's buff.
Thank you.
Cole needs to train me.
And Dave.
That'd be a
And
good
Dave.
show.
Dave's
Dave's
Dave
buff?
is.
I don't know if I've met Dave.
Do you think when they say Mike, they say Mike's buff? Or no, they just say Mike?
When I see Mike, I say Mike's buff.
You say Mike's buff.
Yeah, I say Mike's buff.
That's all right. Thank you.
I was thinking.
And
pump him up a little bit.
wait. We said Cole, Danny, Charlie, Dave. Thank you to everybody. Y'all do a great job.
I can almost stick my whole arm, my hand around your arm. How cool is that? Okay, keep going. Segue to Richard. Segue to Richard. Now that I've offended Mike. Speaking of buff arms.
Speaking of
buff
segue.
arms, you like that? I like that segue.
doing
I
well
want you
with
to
that.
check out Richard's. He's got a special Valentine outfit on today. Check out these breeches. Look at that right there.
Richard
And
always.
Valentine-
Richard always looks good.
Richard's got game.
He does. He's got
And
some.
So listen to this. You'll appreciate this. I have a pair of salmon-colored pants. Okay, khaki pants, and I love them.
Yeah.
And I wear them a lot in the spring because they're springy.
Yeah.
And when I wear them, people say, those look like something that Richard Delaney would wear. And you know what? I take that as a compliment because Richard's got style.
Could he have his own line of clothing, Highlands? The Richard Delaney line?
The Delaney collection.
The
would
Delaney
sell.
collection.
And when I wear these, people say that's what Dooley would wear.
See, yeah, I think you're full of it, but I appreciate that very much. So yes. So Richard, you have been here. What is your official title at OEI?
It's President and Managing Director.
President and Managing Director, and you've been here how long now?
Unbelievable, 10 years.
10 years. Wow.
10 years March.
Okay, so tell the people. I think, and the local thing I think is awesome for this reason because I don't think the locals know they can take advantage of some of the stuff that you offer here at OEI. And so, kind of walk through what are some of the ways that people in town can get involved. Or be a part of things that are going on here at OEI and take advantage of, like the local special, something like that.
Yeah, we started the locals special rate probably 6-7 years ago in the wintertime when things are slower, and we just wanted, it was in a way it was a thanks to the community for all their support over the years, and a good chance for them to meet our employees and get them in here. So we started the locals rate. It's been a huge hit. Anyone that lives in the immediate area can book a room with us at a very special rate. It's $125 a night, starting at $125 a night, and you can have dinner with us. We have a 20% discount at Madison's, and we also have discounts at the spa, and that goes through January, February, and March, Sunday through Thursday.
Great deal.
Sunday
Great
through
deal.
Thursday.
Great deal.
Yeah, and it's been great. We've had a lot of people like Mike and coming in that live in town but feel like they've gone away for the weekend, and a lot of great feedback from it.
Awesome. My wife and I were talking. We think we're going to come do this because we don't really want to. We don't want to go anywhere, to be honest with you. We
It's
don't
just
want to
easy
travel.
just to come here.
It's
So we don't
convenient
talk
to come, and you get pampered a little bit.
Absolutely.
And, get a little pampering that if you've got children, well, you need pampering.
Plus, this place is ranked worldwide as one
yeah.
of the best places to go. So
Absolutely.
why not?
Absolutely.
It's fun, everything here. And you get to meet Mitch and Kimberly at the
You
spa.
get to meet
and
Mitch
Cole
Kimberly,
and his guns.
Cole, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Buff Cole. Is that
Buff
what he's
Cole.
referred to?
Cole,
Buff
Cole, shout out to
We've
you.
already heard that.
Cole's
Okay.
buff. Much like Mike Carey.
Thank you. You had me on hello, Dooley. You had me on
Thank
hello.
you. Thank you. All right, so what is your favorite part? You've been in Highlands 10 years now.
I have.
You're pretty known in Highlands, because you walk around town and you're duds here, and
Yeah.
people see you and you can pick you out. Favorite, what have you enjoyed about being in Highlands the last 10 years?
One of my favorite things is literally walking across the street from the administration building to the inn and saying hello to 8 different people. as I walk.
Yeah.
I mean, cars literally stopping in the middle of the street, your
Yeah.
windows roll down,
Yeah.
and then whoever comes up behind the car is not upset.
Right.
Anywhere else they'd be blowing the horn.
Yeah.
But in the Highlands, it's just what we do, and it's just, I said it's the only place where you can just, literally run into 7 or 8 different, the policemen go
Yep.
by and wave and honk, and,
Yeah.
you got Kenneth and they drive around the trash truck saying hi,
Yeah.
Larry, and
Hey, I see you talking to them often.
yeah, and it's just so I love that communal feeling and everyone knowing each other and watching 9-year-old children run around by themselves without parents, and that's a great place to be.
And I think guests that come probably to the inn pick up on
Pick
that.
up, absolutely.
And I think one of the reasons why Highlands for such a long time has been a place that people desire to come to in the summer is it's relaxing.
Yeah.
And I think we are as a community very inviting to those if you're here for a week,
Yeah.
or if you're here for a weekend, or if you're here for the next however long you're here. Being a place that's kind of a community inviting kind of place.
And I think a lot of people the first time here have no idea what Highlands is like.
I think
In
they
fact,
don't. They don't.
that's the first word out of everyone's mouth. My
Right.
family, when they used to come to visit, they said, "Wow, we had no idea." They had no idea what Highlands meant, what it was.
Yep.
You know, the ease to be able to walk around town and visit the shops and the restaurants and the bars and just it makes it easy. But yeah, it's pretty special place.
And I'm always amazed, like people that come will visit the church, for example,
Yeah.
and on a Sunday they'll say, you know, we came here for the weekend and had no idea, like we're going to look at buying something up here and being a part of it.
Yeah, and that's
Kind of
I've never seen that
y'all
before.
are an example of that,
Yeah,
right?
Yes, it's
we have
something
had multiple guests who have come up here for the first time, and literally within 3 months buy a house.
Yeah.
And it's that quick. I mean, my wife and I came up. We were here for a weekend, and that's all it took. We were here 3 days, stayed right across. Actually, here it's foggy, rainy, couldn't see a thing. Sunday we got up, it was like this, everything cleared up, and by Tuesday we'd signed the contract. and that's how quick it was. We walked up and down, we spoke to Ann Jacobs, we talked to people in the shops,
Yeah.
and we just got that feeling of this place is special.
Yeah.
But it really is. It's amazing how many people move up here quickly after visiting for the first time.
And I think when you come to OEI too, though, it when you live here, to me it blends the people that live here with the people that visit here. Because when we moved here, I found like there was two distinct groups. There was the group that live here,
Yeah.
and you're living your life, and you're working, and you're going to games, and you're shopping at Bryson's and all that. And then there's the group that visits here,
Yeah.
and they're on vacation. And I find like when you come to OEI and you go to the fitness center, you go to the spa, you stay here, like it blends those things together,
Yeah.
and you really can take advantage of something that's really special right around the corner.
Sure.
I mean, where would you want to go?
Is there a place where the viewers can see all the local specials if they go? Is it in the paper or?
It is in the paper.
We do have it in the paper, but the specials we have going on, for instance, for Valentine's Day. So if you want to use the locals rate this week, it's available next week, Sunday through Thursday. We're celebrating Valentine's Day because it's on a Wednesday, both this weekend and next weekend, and then also on Wednesday.
Okay.
And we have a special menu at Madison's, a special Valentine's Day menu, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Special rates Sunday through Thursday. We have a great Valentine's Day hike on Wednesday to Whiteside Mountain, followed by Champagne. We have Rose Petal,
Need it after that.
Rose Petal turned down, and we have actually a champagne and champagne tasting, chocolate strawberries and champagne tasting here in Arts this weekend and next weekend also, and that's complimentary to our guests.
Very cool. I got the privilege of being on a thing called Leadership Highlands, and we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
to
yeah.
tour this place,
Right.
and it was amazing. And just listen to some of the, like in the rooms, you have heated marble floors, fireplaces, Italian linens, cozy robes, and slippers, and that's just
That is true.
some of just the normal.
I am
You're going to
partial
get
the
pampered.
robes.
Yeah.
You're going to get pampered when you come, and you're going to
Yeah, and we have a great team.
have a great team of
We have a
people,
great
and,
team.
and everyone that we've met that's come through here has been very, very warm and
Yeah,
fuzzy.
you do a
and
good job
Even
of-
helped us answer some of our questions.
You do a good job from the top down of getting the message across that they're here for the guests,
Yeah.
and they go out of your way. If you need anything, I mean,
They do, but it's natural too. It's,
Yeah,
it's
that's
natural for them. It's not pretentious. It's
True.
It's that southern service from the heart,
Right.
which is what we want.
Right, right.
Which matches Highlands. It's relaxed.
Absolutely.
Right.
Most people come up here. They have no plans. It's sort of hard because they don't make reservations, but they just want to get to Highlands and then decide what they're going to do once they get here.
My cousins came here from New York City last summer, and they had never heard of Highlands, and they came and they stayed back here in one of the.
You should go get me camera.
False cottages.
No, like sit behind them.
Very.
Are they mystery? Anyway, so
Mike, come on in.
they had no idea about this place, and they came and they loved it, and they're from New York, and I think that's what happens. You come and you visit, and then you realize, wow, this place is really unique because we've been blessed to travel quite a bit, and we've been to a lot of places, and I haven't come across a place like this that's small with all the amenities that it has, and a lot of that's thanks to OEI and everything that you guys have been doing here.
Well, this has been awesome, but let's go over the specials one more time. The We Love Local specials here at Old Edwards Inn are $125 starting rate, $125 a night, either at OEI or at Half Mile Farm, 20% off at Madison's, 25% off at Acorns, $125 spa treatment, and $15 fitness and yoga classes. And there you'll get to meet Buff Cole.
No, Buff Cole, he's going to be like a local phenomenon now.
Buff,
after this
Buff
show.
Cole is going to be a celebrity.
Should we have a shirt that says Buff Cole?
Buff Cole.
It's a Dooleyism.
A Dooleyism. So I think that's awesome. Well, Richard, thank you so
Hey,
much
my
for letting
pleasure,
us
guys.
come and hang out with
Appreciate
you a
what
little
you do.
bit.
Thank you,
This
thank
is-
you,
this is a great
thank you,
show.
thank you, thank you.
So awesome. Well, y'all, this has been episode
20.
20 weeks of this. I think if we make it to episode 50, we need to have a big something. Episode 50 needs to be
live, like at the Playhouse. Or
Li-
something.
yeah, something.
Oh my! And
Imagine with an audience.
all
Yeah.
the people. Oh, that would be a good
Have
idea.
you ever seen Faraday live on the Golf Channel? You know
Yeah,
David
yeah,
Faraday?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love David Faraday. We should do like some kind of a David Faraday-esque 50th
I'm in.
show. Okay,
Keep watching.
We settled it because
Thank
we got
you to everybody who's
20
watching.
episodes. Thank you if you've watched. We appreciate it. 20 weeks in. Again, we're here today. Old Edwards Inn. Go check out their local specials. It's in both the newspapers this week. You can also go on their website. It's there as well. So we hope you have a great week. From our family to yours, have a great one. We'll catch you next week. We love you. Bye.